The carnivore diet has been gaining increasing attention and popularity due to its promises of surprising transformations in health and weight loss. But does it really work? How can you start this diet without making mistakes? In this video, we will explore the 20 rules of the carnivore diet and the aspects you need to know before embarking on this carnivorous journey. Let's uncover what's behind this controversial and fascinating dietary regimen. Rule 20. Understanding the carnivore diet. To start and maintain the carnivore diet effectively, it is essential to understand and follow the specific guidelines that ensure not only adherence to the eating plan, but also achieving the best results. Rule 20 focuses on adopting the carnivore diet with a clear understanding of its fundamental practices and their impact on health. Firstly, it is advisable to commit to the diet for a specific period, such as 30, 60, or 90 days. This allows the body to adapt to the new eating regime and start showing benefits, such as improved energy and overall well-being. Interacting with a local butcher can be advantageous. They can offer a variety of meat cuts and maintain fat, which can enhance meal quality. Establishing a good relationship with meat suppliers can be a valuable resource for optimizing the diet and ensuring the availability of the best cuts. Rule 19. The challenge. Starting a 30 to 90-day challenge with the carnivore diet is an extremely effective strategy to assess the effects of this eating regimen and allow the body to gradually adapt. This testing period provides a clear window to observe changes and necessary adjustments to ensure long-term success. During the initial days of the challenge, it's common to experience an adaptation phase known as ketosis. At this stage, the body is adjusting to using fat as its primary energy source instead of carbohydrates. This process may cause some temporary discomforts, such as fatigue or headaches, but it is a natural part of the transition and usually subsides after a few days. A 30 to 90-day challenge allows you to monitor the body's responses over the long term and identify any necessary adjustments. Many people report significant improvements in energy levels, mental clarity, and appetite control during this period. This time also offers an opportunity to try different types of meat and cuts, helping to discover which options are more satisfying and suited to your preferences and nutritional needs. During the challenge, it's essential to keep a food diary to record all consumed foods, how you feel after each meal, and any notable changes in health. This detailed tracking helps identify patterns and adjust the diet as needed, optimizing results and addressing any difficulties that may arise. The duration of the challenge can be adjusted based on individual responses to the eating plan. A 30-day period may provide an initial overview of the diet's benefits and challenges, while a longer period of 60 to 90 days offers a more comprehensive view and allows for more substantial changes in health and well-being. Rule 18. Meal frequency. Eating 1 to 3 times a day is an approach that can help maintain the simplicity and effectiveness of the carnivore diet. This frequency reduces the complexity of the eating routine and may contribute to metabolic stability. Choosing to eat 3 times a day may be ideal for those who need a higher food intake, while 2 or even 1 meal daily may be sufficient for others who prefer less frequent eating. Adapting meal frequency should be based on the body's individual response and personal needs. Avoiding snacks between meals helps maintain caloric intake within controlled limits and promotes a more structured approach to eating. Scheduled meals can also assist in appetite control and energy regulation throughout the day. If special needs or situations arise that require adjustments, modifying meal frequency can be beneficial. This flexibility allows the diet to be personalized, ensuring nutritional needs are met without compromising adherence to the eating plan. Rule 17. Focus on fatty meats. Prioritizing cuts of meat with higher fat content is a recommended strategy to maximize the benefits of the carnivore diet. Fatty meats provide a rich source of energy and help promote satiety, reducing the need for excessive food consumption. Fat also plays a crucial role in the absorption of fat-soluble vitamins and maintaining cellular health. Adjusting the fat-to-protein ratio as needed is essential to meet individual requirements. Some people may feel better with a higher fat content, while others may need to adjust the amount to balance their well-being and energy levels. Choosing cuts like ribeye, sirloin, or pork with visible fat can offer a variety of tasty and nutritious options. It is important to monitor the body's response to different ratios and adjust food choices as necessary to optimize the diet. If you're enjoying the video, hit the like button. If you're not subscribed to the channel yet, click the subscribe button. Rule 16. Eating until satisfied. Eating until you feel comfortable and full emphasizes the importance of listening to your body's signals. The practice of not counting calories or measuring portions allows for more intuitive and less stressful eating. This promotes a greater focus on the quality of food and satisfying your appetite, rather than worrying about calorie restrictions or exact measurements. The approach of eating until satisfaction helps prevent overeating and fosters a healthier relationship with food. Feeling fully satisfied after meals contributes to appetite control and can make it easier to stick to the diet in the long term. This method also supports greater flexibility and individualization, allowing each person to adjust the amount of food according to their needs and specific body signals. Rule 15. Gradual transition. Gradually transitioning to the carnivore diet is a wise approach to reduce the impact of withdrawal symptoms associated with cutting carbohydrates from the diet. For many people, suddenly eliminating carbs can cause discomforts like fatigue, headaches, and mood swings, known as the keto flu. To avoid these unwanted effects, it is advisable to make a gradual transition, slowly reducing carb intake while increasing protein and fat consumption. This gradual transition allows the body to slowly adjust to new energy sources and adapt to fat metabolism, which becomes the primary fuel source in the carnivore diet. Start by eliminating simple and processed carbs, such as bread and sugars, and replacing them with protein and fat-rich foods to ease the process. Gradually, you can reduce the intake of complex carbs, such as grains and vegetables, until the diet becomes predominantly based on meat and animal products. Rule 14. Not worrying about slip-ups. During the adaptation to the carnivore diet, occasional slip-ups, such as accidentally consuming foods not part of the eating plan, are possible. It's important not to get discouraged by these lapses. The most effective approach is to treat these events as part of the learning and adjustment process. Instead of feeling guilty or demotivated, return to the carnivore diet with confidence and continue to follow the plan. The mindset of not worrying about slip-ups is crucial for maintaining motivation and adherence in the long run. Recognizing that mistakes are a natural part of the journey allows you to focus on achievements and overall progress without letting minor setbacks steer you away from your goals. Quickly recovering and getting back on track with the eating plan helps consolidate new habits and reinforces your determination to stick to the diet. Rule 13. Preparing for the challenge. Properly preparing to start the carnivore diet can make a big difference in your ability to stick with it and succeed. Cleaning out the pantry of carbohydrates is an important step to avoid temptations and ensure that only diet-compliant foods are easily accessible. By removing items like grains, sugars, and baked goods, you reduce the likelihood of resorting to non-permitted options, making the adaptation process smoother. Additionally, informing friends and family about your new diet can help create a supportive and understanding environment. Sharing your goals and explaining the reasons for the dietary change can reduce social pressure and minimize the temptation to deviate from the diet. Social support can be an important motivational factor, helping to maintain commitment and face challenges. Preparation may also involve creating a meal plan and organizing a shopping list focused on meats and animal products. Having an adequate stock of diet-compliant foods makes it easier to adhere to the new dietary guidelines and reduces the chance of resorting to inappropriate options due to lack of alternatives. This practice helps establish a solid foundation for the carnivore diet, providing a smoother start and a more successful adaptation. Meticulous preparation, managing slip-ups, and a gradual transition are important components to ensure the diet is adopted effectively and sustainably, promoting long-term well-being and success. Rule 12. Using salt. In the carnivore diet, adding salt to food is an important practice to ensure adequate intake of sodium and chloride, two essential electrolytes that play vital roles in the body. Reducing or eliminating processed foods, which are often enriched with sodium, can lead to a decrease in the intake of these electrolytes, essential for fluid balance and proper nerve and muscle function. Common table salt is a source of sodium and chloride, but it may be preferable to use sea salt or Himalayan pink salt, which also contain other minerals. The amount of salt needed can vary from person to person, depending on factors such as physical activity level, overall health, and other individual aspects. Observing how your body responds to the addition of salt can help adjust the amount to meet your specific needs. Adding salt to food should not only be seen as a way to improve taste, but as a strategy to maintain electrolyte balance and overall health during adaptation to the carnivore diet. Monitoring body signals, such as muscle cramps or fatigue, can indicate the need to adjust salt intake, and it is important to heed these cues and adapt salt usage as necessary. Rule 11. Stomach and liver adaptation. The adaptation of the stomach and liver to the carnivore diet, which is rich in fats and proteins, may take some time. The sudden change in macronutrient intake may require adjustments in digestive and metabolic processes. The stomach, which typically handles a mix of carbohydrates, proteins, and fats, needs to adapt to digesting a higher volume of proteins and fats. Similarly, the liver, responsible for metabolizing fats, may need to adjust its function to manage the new dietary profile. To ease this adaptation, it is recommended to transition to the carnivore diet gradually. This gives the digestive system time to adjust to the changes and can help minimize discomforts such as indigestion or bloating. Starting with smaller portions of high-fat foods and gradually increasing them can allow the digestive system to adapt without overloading the stomach and liver. Additionally, monitoring the body's response during the adaptation phase is crucial. Symptoms like nausea, abdominal discomfort, or changes in bowel movements can indicate that the body is adjusting and may require dietary or fat intake adjustments. Increasing water intake and ensuring adequate electrolyte consumption can also help support the adaptation process. Rule 10. Meat quality. Choosing the best quality meat available is an important recommendation for those following the carnivore diet. The quality of meat can significantly impact health and well-being. High-quality meats, such as those from grass-fed and sustainably raised animals, tend to have a more favorable nutritional profile, with a more balanced ratio of essential fatty acids and less exposure to antibiotics and hormones. However, budget constraints may limit the options available. It's important to adapt meat choices to financial availability while still prioritizing cuts that offer the most nutritional value possible within what is affordable. Opting for fattier cuts of meat, which tend to be more economical, can help ensure adequate intake of essential fats without breaking the budget. Another strategy to ensure meat quality, even on a restricted budget, is to buy in bulk or look for deals at local markets. Many suppliers offer high-quality meat at lower prices for bulk purchases, which can be an effective way to save money. If you're enjoying the video, hit the like button. If you're not subscribed to the channel yet, click the subscribe button. Rule 9. Attention to electrolytes and minerals. Maintaining adequate electrolyte and mineral intake is vital for those following a carnivore diet, especially due to the elimination of carbohydrates from the diet. The reduction in carbohydrate intake can affect levels of sodium, potassium, magnesium, and other essential electrolytes, which are important for various bodily functions, including blood pressure regulation, muscle function, and nerve impulse conduction. To avoid symptoms of carbohydrate withdrawal, such as headaches, muscle cramps, and fatigue, it's essential to ensure sufficient intake of these nutrients. Sodium intake can be adjusted by adding salt to foods, while potassium sources, such as meats and certain types of potassium-rich mineral water, can be helpful. Magnesium can be obtained from meats, organ meats, and supplements if necessary. It is recommended to monitor the body's signals and adjust electrolyte intake as needed. If symptoms like cramps or muscle weakness appear, it may be a sign that electrolyte intake needs to be increased. Electrolyte supplements can be considered, but it's always ideal to obtain these nutrients from foods and beverages whenever possible. Rule 8. What to drink. The choice of beverages is an important aspect of the carnivore diet. Water should be the primary drink consumed to maintain adequate hydration and support bodily functions. Water helps maintain fluid balance, promotes digestion, and facilitates the elimination of waste from the body. Other beverage options include black coffee and unsweetened tea. Black coffee can be a good choice as it is calorie-free and carb-free, while unsweetened tea is also a calorie-free and carb-free alternative. These beverages can be consumed without compromising the goals of the carnivore diet, as long as they are not sweetened or mixed with milk, creams, or other ingredients containing carbohydrates. It's important to avoid drinks that contain sugar, such as sodas and juices, which can cause blood sugar spikes and compromise adherence to the diet. Conscious beverage choices can support adherence to the carnivore diet and promote better overall health. Rule 7. Including eggs. Incorporating eggs, liver, and other organ meats into the carnivore diet is highly recommended to ensure adequate intake of essential vitamins and minerals. Eggs are an excellent source of protein, healthy fats, vitamins, and minerals, making them a versatile and nutritious addition to the diet. They provide important nutrients such as vitamins A, D, E, and B12, as well as minerals like iron and zinc. Organ meats, particularly liver, are especially nutrient-dense, rich in vitamins and minerals. Liver is an excellent source of vitamin A, B vitamins, iron, and copper, all of which are crucial for overall health, immune function, and energy production. Other organ meats, such as kidneys and heart, also offer a wide range of nutrients that can complement the carnivore diet and help ensure balanced nutrition. Including these foods can help meet nutritional needs without excessive supplementation. The variety of nutrients obtained from eggs and organ meats can help prevent nutritional deficiencies and maintain a balanced diet. Adapting the diet to include these foods may require planning and experimentation to find the combinations that best meet individual needs and taste preferences. Rule 6. Considering carnivore versus ketovore diet. Exploring different variations of the carnivore diet, such as the ketovore diet, can be a useful approach to tailor the diet to individual needs and preferences. The ketovore diet is a combination of the ketogenic and carnivore diets, maintaining a focus on animal-based foods, but with an additional emphasis on achieving a state of ketosis. The carnivore diet is based on the exclusive consumption of meat and animal products, excluding all carbohydrates and vegetables. In contrast, the ketovore diet adheres to these basic principles, but may also include a controlled amount of fats and occasionally ketogenic-friendly foods to maintain the body in ketosis, a metabolic state where fat is used as the primary energy source instead of carbohydrates. Experimenting with the ketovore diet may offer additional benefits, especially for those looking to maximize the effects of ketosis, such as increased mental and physical energy, appetite control, and improved blood glucose levels. However, it may require adjustments to find the right macronutrient ratio that works for your body. By observing how your body responds to these variations, you can optimize the diet to better meet your health goals and needs. Rule 5. Focusing on ruminant animals. Prioritizing the meat of ruminant animals, such as cattle and sheep, can offer significant benefits for the carnivore diet. Ruminant animals, like cows and sheep, are known for their ability to convert vegetation into nutrient-rich meat. The meat from these animals generally has a nutrient composition that is highly beneficial for health. Beef and lamb are rich in high-quality proteins, essential for building and repairing body tissues. Additionally, these meats contain a good amount of saturated and monounsaturated fats, which are important for hormonal health and cellular function. The fat from ruminant animals also provides omega-3 fatty acids, which are important for cardiovascular and brain health. Prioritizing ruminant meats can help ensure an adequate intake of vitamins and minerals, such as vitamin B12, heme iron, and zinc, which are more easily absorbed from animal sources. Moreover, ruminant meats typically have fewer additives and hormones compared to meats from other types of intensive farming, contributing to a cleaner and healthier diet. Rule 4. Sourcing local meat. Building relationships with local butchers and seeking high-quality meat and organ meats can be a beneficial strategy for those following a carnivore diet. Buying meat from local sources can ensure the freshness and quality of the products, as well as provide better control over the animal rearing and feeding practices. Local butcher shops often have access to meats from regional suppliers who may practice more sustainable and ethical farming methods. This can mean less use of hormones and antibiotics and management practices that prioritize animal welfare. Additionally, purchasing meat locally allows you to obtain fresh and varied cuts that are not always available in large supermarket chains. Seeking high-quality meat and organ meats also contributes to a more nutritious diet. Organ meats, such as liver and kidneys, are nutrient-dense sources that can provide essential vitamins and minerals that may not be sufficiently obtained from muscle cuts of meat. Establishing a relationship with local butchers can offer opportunities to learn about the origin of the meat and discover the best cuts and storage practices to maximize the quality and freshness of the food. Rule 3. Eating whole animal parts. Utilizing all parts of the animal, including bones and organs, can provide significant nutritional and sustainability benefits for the carnivore diet. By consuming a variety of meat cuts and less conventional parts, such as bones and organs, you maximize nutrient absorption and reduce food waste. Bones, for instance, are an excellent source of minerals like calcium and phosphorus, as well as collagen, which can be obtained by preparing broths and soups. Collagen is essential for joint health, skin, and connective tissues. Preparing bone broths by cooking them for extended periods extracts these nutrients, resulting in a nutritious liquid that can be used in various recipes. Organs, such as liver, kidneys, and heart, are extremely nutrient-dense and provide vitamins and minerals that may not be present in sufficient quantities in muscle meats. Liver, for example, is one of the best sources of vitamin A, B vitamins, iron, and zinc. Consuming organ meats can help ensure a more complete intake of essential nutrients, supporting overall health and proper bodily function. Rule 2. Protein to fat ratio. Adjusting the ratio of fat to protein in the carnivore diet is crucial for optimizing the body's response and achieving desired health goals. The balance between fat and protein can vary depending on individual needs and metabolic responses. Fat and protein are the primary macronutrients in the carnivore diet. Fat provides a dense source of energy and is essential for hormone production, absorption of fat-soluble vitamins, and maintaining cellular health. Protein is crucial for tissue growth and repair, enzyme production, and maintaining muscle mass. The ideal fat-to-protein ratio can vary based on factors like physical activity levels, health goals, and body composition. Some people may benefit from a diet with a higher fat ratio, especially those seeking ketosis or with higher energy needs. Others may need to adjust fat intake to balance calorie consumption and support muscle recovery or appetite control. Monitoring how the body responds to different fat and protein ratios is essential for effectively adjusting the diet. Observing signs like energy levels, satiety, body composition, and physical performance can provide valuable insights for personalizing the diet according to individual needs. Rule 1. Experimenting with spices and condiments. Testing spices and condiments is a way to personalize and enhance the flavor of foods in the carnivore diet without compromising health. While the carnivore diet focuses primarily on animal-based foods, spices and condiments can add variety and flavor, making the diet more enjoyable and sustainable in the long term. Choosing spices and condiments that do not cause inflammation is important to ensure the diet continues to promote health. Some spices, such as turmeric, ginger, and black pepper, have anti-inflammatory properties and can beneficially complement the carnivore diet. It is crucial to monitor the body's response to different seasonings to avoid any adverse reactions. If you liked the video, hit the like button. If you're not subscribed to the channel yet, click the subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next video.